Yo guys, what's going on? CommandrAwesome here. Today, I want to bring you guys something a little juicy. Alright, and this is Post-Scriptum, the Bloody Seventh modification. It's a World War II modification for Squad. You guys might not know, Squad did release some modding tools for their game, which is awesome. Those of you that do not know, I'm a huge World War II fan. Love games like Men of War Assault Squad 2, Company of Heroes 2, Battlefield 1942, you name it. I play any World War II game that I can get my hands on, and Saving Private Ryan is definitely in my top 3 all-time favorite movies. So, with that being said, Post-Scriptum, the Bloody Seventh, is being developed by Periscope Games. It's very, very, very early development stages. It's a collaboration of multiple, modders, okay? Let's see, it started in March of 2016, okay? So they just wanted to get structure, recruitment, production, all that good stuff. Now, the team ranges from members with vast experience, here you go, from Project Reality, Traction Wars, Day of Infamy, Invasion 1944, which was a great Arma 2 World War II mod. It was great. And even Hitman. So look at that. Nice collaboration there. A couple things I want to show you. I want to show you some footage, some stills of their assets. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit of media, and I'll show you some of the map pictures. All right, so let's start with the assets here. We got the weapons. All right, now I'm just going to zoom in on a few of these because these are amazing looking. Okay, they have done a fine job on this. There's the Luger. Okay, we all know what the Luger is, especially if you know what World War II is. So you have you got the Luger, you got a mortar here. We'll take a look at the detail. Look at the level of detail on this mortar here. This is the Vickers, I believe. Let's see. Yep, the Vickers. Okay. So as far as I know, all they have right at this time is the British and Germany. They're working on also, I believe, the U.S. and I don't know if they're going to be doing Japan or if they're going to do Russia or anything like that. But for right now, I understand it's just going to be British and Germany. And I know that they have plans on making the U.S. eventually. Here's another picture of the Vickers. Just the level of detail is phenomenal. These guys have done a fine job. Another mortar. Okay. Here you go. The G43. We all know the G43. Look at that. You can see all the wood grain. It's beautiful. And you're going to see this in motion too, guys. So just stay tuned, okay? Another one. This is a G41. Oh, here you go. The Bren. We all love the Bren. Now, I don't know how this is going to unfold. So what I mean by that is this game getting developed as Squad is being developed, or do they have full assets? So I don't know if they're going to make their own planes, if they're going to make their own tanks, things like that, especially if Squad doesn't have them in there. So I don't know if things like, I'm not a developer, so I don't really know, but things like pathing for the tanks and, height maps for the planes and things like that. I don't know if that's already been pushed to these guys and Squad just hasn't developed yet. I don't know. So things that are going on in development process, I don't know. I just sit here and I look like you guys. MG34. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. There's the Butte right there. The 42. So, I mean, you can see here, how this is. Here you go. This one's good too. STG. Like how this is already panning. Just the fact that these assets look so good. Here you go, some Vics right here. So obviously they have tanks. They got the Panzer, right? The Panzer IV. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if Squad is going to be needing tanks in their game in order to be pushed to this game. So I don't know. I mean, you have the Willys Jeep right here. And it looks like on the Willys Jeep right here, this is where I believe they mount weapons. So I don't know if you'll be able to mount your weapon on there manually. We'll see. Armored car. Look at these models though. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Here you go. Now see some planes. They have the glider. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a way into the game, because essentially gliders were, you know, how they came in and they just basically glided right into landed, and got out and started fighting. So I don't know how these are going to be utilized in the game, but it'd be interesting to see when it does happen. Oh, they've added more. They have added more since I've seen this. They've added more. Okay, and here's some character skins. Okay, there's the Germans and the British. All this is early footage, guys. Very, very early footage, okay? Maps. Look at that. Arnhem Range. Oh my gosh. So you can see everything that they've put into this. It's all completely reconstructed. Everything from the ground up. So you have new terrains. You're going to have new assets like these tents here. There's more. Hang on. There's more. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Here's a list of pretty much whatever's going on right now. Look, they have emplacements. See the AT guns? And then they have radios. That's probably going to be your fobs. I would imagine if it's done just like squad, this will be your ammo right here. Then you have your Panzerfaust and things like that. You have tents. I don't know if tents are going to be something that you're going to deploy on the field. There's another one over there. I don't know if that's just going to be a map asset or if that's going to be something you're going to be able to deploy. Let's see what else. Here you go. Here's the glider on the field. Might just be a spawn point. Is something pretty to look at. Now, if you look here, I mean, just see around and see that, you know, the fences, everything, the buildings, the environment, everything has been completely redone for this game. It's not like they took things from Squad and plopped them in here. You know what I mean? Look at these buildings. I'm hoping that these buildings will be enterable. I am really hoping that they'll be enterable. Just for, you know, where, you know, you can have an enemy team just hunker down. Like, look at this building. Imagine taking hold of this building and defending it. You know? I mean, look, see, here's things. This may be things that you can actually build. AT emplacements. That might be something that a squad lead can build. Again, we don't know. We haven't seen any type of mechanics yet. There is footage. They have soundtrack. Here's some more screenshots. Let's see if we can get something a little bit. You know, here you can see. Look at the lighting. The lighting's beautiful. Obviously, I would imagine as the squad engine updates, this will update. But again, I don't know, so don't quote me on that. And then you have videos. So if you guys are looking, just make sure you check out Periscope Games on YouTube, and this is what it's going to be. So when I have originally seen these blogs here, they showed audio, and the audio sounded horrible. Just 4 hours ago, they released a sound test, and that's really what had made me push this out, because I'm a huge fan of sound fidelity in games. If a game's got shitty sound, it's a huge turnoff for me. I can deal with graphics, but sound, that's immersive. That is something that will carry my immersion through the game, is just sound. So here I'm going to show you this quick sound clip of how it's going to sound on the battlefield. Now remember, this is very, very early stages, okay? And keep in mind, everything that you see is going to be, it could be changed, manipulated, anything. So we're going to just check it out and see what it sounds like. Here we go. If you hear it, I mean, all the distant gunshots, they sound great so far. You can hear the environment that he's walking through. You can hear the rustle in the bushes. So it seems as though it's interacting. You gotta hear that. I'd like to hear that pop a little bit more. But again, this is very early. Guns are not quiet, you know. But you can see the vast openness of these maps, but also separated by the hedgerows and, you know, little sporadic buildings placed everywhere, kind of like farmland. And then I'm sure you're going to have your little inner cities, things like that. That sounds good. They just need to adjust levels and stuff, but you can hear how the snap is. It sounds good. That sounds real good. All right, so that's a little taste of the sound, okay? And then here I'm just going to give you a little what they put out from the last dev block. Now, again, you guys can come in here and take a look at all of these. The link will be down in the description. All right, we'll go through and just watch him walk around step by step here a little bit here. Now, again, the sounds have been updated since this, so. I won't take any of this into account here. Here you go, let them drive around. Now you can see that in the background they have planes going down with parachutes dropping in the background, which is amazing. Nice ambient. You know, gives it all around immersive effect, which is nice. It's a nice touch. Look at that, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you don't feel like that your battle is right where you're at. Your battle is going to be, you're in a countryside that is war-torn, you know, and there's going to be battles other than yours in the background. So obviously that's where the parachutes are dropping. That's how World War II was, you know. Whereas Squad, it could be, you know, the U.S. soldiers going into a town where it's, you know, fortified by rebel forces, and, you know, that's, I like how this is going. I hope they put some distant firefights going on that sound like they might be in other distant towns. All right, so there you go. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give you guys a taste of what's coming. So make sure that you guys definitely check this out. Again, there will be a link in the description. Also, I believe, yeah, they have a recruitment tab. So those of you that like to mod and are decent at what you do, contact these guys, okay? They need level designers, animators, blueprint coders, and voice actors, okay? And just come in here and read the stipulations on what's going on if you're interested. And I'm sure there's a way that you can contact them. Remember, this is a branch off of Squad. This is not something that is, you know, probably getting developed by, it's just said there's a couple different places that are getting developed. So it's not like a developed game like a AAA title or anything. So give it time, guys, and definitely keep your fingers crossed that it pans out properly. All right, and yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy it. So tell me what you guys think in the description down below. Give me a comment. Slap a like if you like the video. And I'm going to try and keep you guys up to date. Every time I get something, I'll try and post a video about it because I'm super stoked about this. Anybody who's a World War II fan and a Squad fan, this is amazing. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in future videos. Take care.